My name is Dr. James, and today I'd like to share with you on the topic entitled Late Night Eating and Silent Liver Damage. You see, our liver is one of the body's hardest working organs. While you sleep, especially if you stop eating between 3 and 4 hours before bedtime, your liver switches from digestion mode to rest, repair, and detoxification mode. So during deep sleep, listen carefully what happens. Your liver will clean out toxins and metabolic waste. When I talk about metabolic waste, I'm talking about the waste produced when your body converts food into energy. This could be urea, carbon dioxide, ammonia, etc., bilirubin, and so on. And then when your body is in a good state, that is, when you wait, you stop eating 3-4 hours before sleeping, the liver will balance your blood sugar and process and burn stored fat. Your liver will regulate hormones beautifully for you. But then if you eat late night and after 1-2 hours you go to bed, all these processes cannot happen because the liver will still stay in the digestive mode instead of rest, repair, and detoxification mode. So over time, this can contribute to fat buildup, inflammation, and scarring of the liver. That is called fibrosis. And more scarring is called cirrhosis. That is the advanced liver disease stage. That is where obvious symptoms may come up, because when the liver is in the fatty state, there's no clear symptoms at all. And even in the second state, that is the inflammatory state, no real obvious symptoms. But then if the liver is in the first state, that's the fatty state, it can create diseases like type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease including heart attacks and heart problems, and the condition called atherosclerosis, means plaques build up in your arteries that can lead to actually strokes as well and heart attack. Your liver, through that being fat, can lead to obesity, or what they call the metabolic syndrome. What is it? It's a group of conditions that is high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and an unhealthy cholesterol levels and belly fat that can also in turn lead to type 2 diabetes and stroke and heart attack. But then through this, it can also lead to what they call the non-alcoholic liver disease, when your liver is in that fat state, which in turn can lead to liver cancers, because cirrhosis, if the liver cells are not working, it can lead to that state easily. So it is very important to watch the time we eat. If it's possible, our first meal should be our main meal, and the last meal to be actually a smaller meal, eating really 3-4 hours before bedtime. In the UK alone, so many people are waiting for liver transplant, and some of them die, unfortunately, sadly, before even they have the opportunity for this transplant. And it happens all the time. There are other drivers that lead to fatty liver, not only late night eating. There are drivers like you taking excess sugar. It means that soft drinks, sweets, this processed food are converted directly into fat in the liver. Refined carbohydrate like white bread or pastries like these noodles, ultra processed food, biscuits, and so on, they are also processed in the liver, causing fat as well. If your body is insulin resistant, it means that your body is not responding well to insulin. That can also lead to further storage of fat in the liver. What leads to insulin resistance is not only food, but it's also poor night sleep. Even if you do night duty, it can lead to that. Lack of vitamin D3, and of course the very poor ultra processed food that many people really eat can lead to this problem. Alcohol, of course, is also another problem. And then people taking antibiotics and proton pump inhibitors like omeprazole because of acid reflux can also really cause problems to the liver. Steroids and immunosuppressants, they all can cause these problems as well. Painkillers. And if you don't exercise, that sedentary lifestyle can contribute to fatty liver as well. If you overeat, that can also be a contributor. What are really clear symptoms of the liver disease? Really, the 4 stages, the first 3 are not so obvious. So we cannot count on the symptoms at all. We cannot count on them because there's no symptom in the first stage. That is when the liver is fatty. No real symptom. 90% of cases wouldn't show any symptom at all. People will feel a bit tired and they will overlook it. And then sometimes they feel a little bit discomfort on the right side, that is upper right abdomen. Stage 2 is the inflammation, and so also still no obvious symptom at stage 2. That's the inflammatory condition. Here, some people may experience unexplained weight loss, although they eat well. Stage 3 is the fibrosis stage, the scarring stage. Here, they'll be persistently tired and they may experience itchy skin. And then maybe sometimes they see the spider look as, or they call the spider-like blood vessel on their skin. Now, the last stage is a stage 4. That's this liver cirrhosis. That's a severe scarring, where it's called also advanced liver disease. This is where there are really clear, obvious symptoms. Jaundice, it means the yellowing of skin and eyes, and real severe fatigue and weakness. Mostly they will have abdominal swelling. It's called ascites. It means fluid buildup, and then swelling in the legs or feet, ankles. It's called the edema. They will also experience itchy skin, intense itchy skin, and they can easily bruise or bleed. They may lose appetite and feel nauseated and vomiting. Some may get confused because the liver is not working, cannot remove toxins. So toxins like ammonia can get in the brain and can cause confusions. This is a loss of personality changes will set in. Dark urine or light colored stool can also be seen or observed, and then shortness of breath. Beloveds, it's very important to rather go for food that are leafy green vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cabbage will boost your liver enzymes. Beetroot is really important, will improve bile flow. Garlic really supports toxin clearance. Avocados are really very important, will protect the liver cells. Fatty fish also very, very good because it's anti-inflammatory. That is anti-inflammatory, really. That's omega-3. Walnuts really reduce liver fat. Olive oil will improve your liver fat metabolism. Green tea is an antioxidant protection, and lemon water should be drunk only 30-40 minutes before meals. All can be very, very supportive. If you have fatty liver or fibrosis or even cirrhosis at the beginning, we can help. One call away. Call me on this number and share the number, or any other chronic diseases like diabetes or heart problems or chronic kidney disease. Call me. We're calling outside the UK. It's +44 738 464 7300. If you want to support this mission, go to my YouTube channel, put in Dr. James Natural Link. Dr. James Natural Link. When you go to subscribe and support the mission. Thank you so much for listening to me.